Welcome back, part 4. We are going now to full detail, full minor detail. We will be adding in boots, hairstyles, show you how you do the putty on the hair. I know I talked about it in a couple of videos back, but this time I'll show you how just to do it nice and simple. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I could try a couple of different angles, but I'm not sure if it'll pick up, but try that. Do the Nintendo on the shirt and then start adding the colour to the hair and stuff. Just when you're doing the boots, when you're doing your white primer at the very start, you always end up painting the wee nib that the player stands on that goes into the base, so it around his feet's white, so paint that white anyway. It'll take the shine off it that's normally on it, and then when you do the boots, any marks or mistakes you make, just come back along with the white and tidy them up, paint them up. And then the white doesn't look out of place when you do it. So that's just another wee quick handy tip. Since the last couple of videos I've put in YouTube, I've had loads of orders come in. Strange one, Nigeria, I think it's 2018. Crazy jersey.
Nigeria.
And then I got a World 15 players who play in the World Cup. Somebody's favourite 15 players from the World Cup, which is going to be really interesting. A lot of Brazil, France, I think there's a Spanish player, Portuguese maybe, Irish. So it's 15 different players from different countries in different years. So it's going to be, I'll try and do a wee video of that next. So there'll be pinstriping, there'll be hoops, there'll be all different sort of designs. Now I'll not go through all the same stuff again, I'll just try and keep it nice and simple, but to show you wee tricks for putting the Adidas stripes around socks, Adidas stripes in the arms, pinstripe in the jersey, any hoops that come along. What else have I was Atletico Madrid to do, and a Celtic to do, and I've still West Ham to finish, and I've Liverpool to finish here, so I might actually do some of my Liverpool when I'm doing my Fiorentina, just to keep them in there and show you how they're coming along near the finish. Alright, so show you what's going on, and then I'll just cut back and forth, and I'll try and keep the videos down to 10 minutes as I've done the last couple. So thank you. I'm going to try the hair colours or styles here, right? So start with Batistuta, if I can find him. Captain's armband. So what I normally do is get the squeeze some of the stuff out. Just give it a wee squeeze, and then basically dunk his head on it. Get a good blob on his head. Where are we going? I can't work this out. So I've got a good big blob on his head. Go back again if you want to add more. Try and bring it down the back. So when you've got a good amount on there. Let it sit because you'll use it again. Take a brush. And then just style it with a brush. Well, Batistuta, you want to pull it all down his back. And onto the jersey. And if you can flick a bit out the side, it'll be ideal. So when you get that done, you might want to come back and do a wee drop more, but let that dry, because once you try to put more on, it'll just pull it off. So what I would do there is, if it goes on the jersey, give it a wee wipe. And then I set them on the heater, let them dry. So I have another replayer here, the one with the socks rolled down, I'm going to use is Rui Costa. Number 10. Same again, just dab the putty on the head. Now his hair is not as long as Batistuta's, so and then brush it on again with the brush. His is like a half mullet, would you say? So once you get him all sorted, you can do a bit of fringe, or you can pull the curtains or whatever at the front, just to make it look like him. I don't know if that'll work. Alright, and then again pop him on top of the heater and just let that dry, because that'll take a good half an hour or so to harden up before you can put paint on it. So what I do then is just go through. There's only a couple. I'll do a couple of the guys with long hair. Some of them don't really have big long hair, they're just wavy Italian heads, you know what I mean? Not offending any Italians, but they've always got great hair. So just give a couple hair, long hair, baggy hair, wavy hair, kind of the Paolo Maldini style haircut. So when you get a couple of them, and when you're waiting them to dry, go and do the rest of your team. And I just hit very close there when I was putting him down, and I left him looking like Bobby Charlton with a comb over. Oh, if you can see that. Just left him a penalty spot. I'll just fix that. And again, if you don't think you've got enough on there, you think you need to put more on, come back and just add it again. So I'll let them three sit, maybe do one more, but go about and do the rest of your stuff. Do all your painting on your jerseys and stuff, and then come back and do them at the end, so their hair's definitely dry. So I'm gonna get on with the detail. Showed you the time lapse there of the boots getting done. So I'm gonna start doing the sponsor. There's two ways of doing the sponsor, because it's a red outline with a white inner, and then the Nintendo in it. I'm gonna do the whole sign red, and then I'm gonna come back and put the white on, so to try and leave an outside red rim. Instead of putting the white on and then trying to go around the outside of it with red, I'm gonna try and do red, white, a couple of coats of white, and then Nintendo. So when I come back, hopefully it's looking like Nintendo. Bye. Alright, so I've just cut back to show you what I've done there with the shirt. When I was using the red to put the first block of red on, what I done was I went back and done all the wee red crosses on the jersey. So there's one on each badge, shorts and jersey, one on each shoulder, and then there's one on each side of the hips. It's like it's like a wee red cross upside down. Must be the Fiorentina logo. So I done all them when I was using the red. Got that bar red on, and then come back and done it with the white, 2 coats of white. To give you've seen the photos, the effect it has. I find that much easier than going and trying to put a bar of white on and then try and get detailed around the edge of white, because you end up having to come back with purple, and you end up having to come back with white where you've went too far into the white. So I think if you just get the red and take it as far to the edges that you can, if it looks off and you want to come back with a wee bit of purple, that's fine, it's up to yourself, but I find it quicker. It's almost like the Adidas stripes as well. When people go to do Adidas stripes, I try to cheat it sometimes, but sometimes it takes longer to do. So I'll show you that in a different video, but that there is now everything done in that kit except for the words Nintendo, or the suggestion of Nintendo. So I'll get that done next, and I'll do the hairs, colours. I've got them all wrote down here. So the 11 players I've wrote down her colour, whether it's short or long, and their numbers. They were all 1 to 11 back then, so pretty straightforward. So that there, I'll get that done, and I'll show you a couple of wee videos along the way of what I've done. So I'll chat in a bit.